and welcome back to the Breakdown Tech. Today I'm going to be going over a $1,000 gaming PC build. Now I've done a $1,000 gaming PC build in the past. You can check it out up there at the eye. That uses an Intel Core i7. However, with this one we're going to be going with AMD. Also, prices have came down some since I made that video, so that's awesome as well. We're going to be able to pack a little more into this system because prices have just came down in general. So let's go ahead and jump on into this build, but wait, we're forgetting something. Oh yeah, before we get on into it, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more awesome content exactly like this every single day of the week. We do at least 2 build guides a week, usually 3 PC build guides every single week, so you'll be able to learn all kinds of PC parts, see all kinds of different builds. It is freaking awesome. Also, be sure to check out any and all of the parts I mentioned in this video in the description down below, linked on Amazon. If you decide to go and buy through any of those links, anything on Amazon, it helps support the channel, so we really do appreciate that. Nevertheless, let's go ahead and jump on into it. So starting off, we need a CPU, and for that we're going with the Ryzen 7 2700. This is going to be a competent processor for the PC that we're building here. It's not overclockable, but that's fine because our motherboard also doesn't support overclocking. And I'm here to say that most people in this price range aren't looking to overclock their PCs anyway. I built a fully overclockable PC in this price range for my first PC. I didn't overclock it because I didn't know how, I didn't understand it, and I didn't want to learn. When I built my $3,500 system, yeah, I overclocked that thing. But when you're building a starter system, you're not looking to overclock it, so why get an overclockable processor? So this one isn't. However, for our motherboard, we're going with an MSI B350 full ATX motherboard. This thing supports 64 gigabytes of RAM, M.2 storage in the future, 1 graphics card. It's not going to support SLI. It also does not support overclocking. However, it does support Ryzen 7 out of the box. You're not going to have to do any BIOS updates or anything. It's going to pop right in with Ryzen 7 and work, which is awesome. That's been an issue with AMD processors and motherboards. Some AMD Ryzen 5 and 7 processors aren't compatible with certain motherboards without a BIOS update, and to do the BIOS update, you need the processor that is compatible, which just kind of screws everything up. So this will work out of the box without any issues. The BIOS is updated, it's going to work with Ryzen 7, and that is awesome. It'll support 64 gigabytes of RAM, and you have plenty of expansion slots for a Wi-Fi card, sound cards, anything like that that you need in the future on your system. This board has it, so you're good to go. It's going to be a great board serving you for a starter style PC. Now moving on to our RAM, we're going with 2 8GB sticks for 16 gigabytes total, and the brand I'm recommending is Team Elite Plus. This RAM is going to be competent for your system. It's not over the top RAM, but this is just a $1,000 build, and it's going to be very competent for what it is. Something else that's great is you can buy 2 more sticks of this RAM, right? It's only going to cost you another 150-ish bucks, and you'll be able to put 32 gigabytes in this system without any issues, and that would make this thing fly like crazy when it comes to RAM. You're never going to have any RAM issues, and honestly, you probably won't at 16 gigabytes, but you can easily upgrade it to 32 without any issues by just buying 2 more sticks of Team Elite Plus RAM. Now, for our storage, we're going with a Western Digital combo that I've come to know and love. For our hard storage, our HDD, we're going with a Western Digital Caviar Blue 1TB hard drive. This is going to be plenty of space for most of your media files, any and all of your games, things like that that don't necessarily need to go on an SSD. However, for our SSD, we're going with another Western Digital green SSD that has a whopping 240 gigabytes of space. So you can actually keep some games on this if you wanted to. Let's say that you kept your Steam library on your HDD, right, in order to keep those big games like GTA 5 and the newest Call of Duty on the HDD, keeping that big storage off of it. But you can put something like Fortnite on your SSD. It's going to make it boot faster and all that stuff, and your OS is obviously going on the SSD as well. So that is awesome stuff. This combo is only about $120 to $150 depending on the day. That's how much PC prices can vary, by the way. But it is an awesome choice. I use it all the time in builds, and it's a great one for this one. Now moving on to what you've probably all been waiting for, the graphics card. And for that, we're going with a 6GB Nvidia GTX 1060 graphics card. Now, be sure you buy a 6GB here. It's going to give you plenty of power, and it's going to be affordable. Graphics card prices are almost at MSRP. They're just a little bit over 5-ish% right now, and that is absolutely awesome to me because now you can actually afford to buy a graphics card brand new and put it in a system, and for this system, that's the one I would recommend. It's going to service you great in games and be able to do some video editing if you want to on it. So anyway, great stuff there. This will be a competent graphics card to run our system, but we're not quite done yet. We still need a case, and for that, we're going with the Deepcool TESSERACT SW. This is a badass case with blue LED lighting in the front and a side window to see your beautiful PC once it is complete. It also comes with a cooling fan in the back and in the front, giving you competent airflow, keeping things nice and cool on the inside as you're gaming away. We also need a power supply for this system, and I don't like skimping on power supplies, so we're going with a fully modular EVGA B3 450 watt 80 plus bronze certified power supply that will serve you great and allow for incredible cable management in this system. Overall, this is a great system, guys, and the final price comes in at the current time that this video is going live at $1,016.23. Sure, it's $16 over $1,000, but you're getting a competent, awesome system, and if you were to actually downgrade from a fully modular power supply to a non-modular power supply, you could easily get this for under $1,000, and I'll actually link a non-fully modular power supply down below, but just note you're gonna have a lot more cables to stuff somewhere in your PC if you do that. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to the channel for more awesome content exactly like this every single day of the week. We post daily here. You won't regret it. Also, if you're subscribed and watching this video, turn on post notifications. It really does mean the world to me. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Nick. This has been The Breakdown Tech, and I'm out, guys. Peace.